Mississippi is going through a record-breaking heat wave, with temperatures soaring through the high 90s and into the 100s. However, the smoldering heat doesn't just affect the time we spend outside. It now affects our athletes as well. Here to discuss the new MHSAA heat law regarding high school athletes is reporter Matthew Parker.
During some of our hottest summer temperatures, the Mississippi High School Activities Association implemented a new rule to protect our athletes. Outdoor sports teams are no longer allowed to practice in a temperature above 92 degrees. A measurement previously ignored usually now dictates when and where teams can practice. We talked to a few coaches about their opinions on the new rule.
The new ruling from MHSAA is about the wet bulb globe temperature, WBGT. It talks about the heat index, the precipitation, the amount of rain, clouds. It takes all of that into effect. And then it gives you a specific reading. And based on that reading, how high or how low it is depends on how much time we can practice and how many water breaks we have to give. So it's beneficial in the fact of it protects students. It keeps them safe when the heat index and the readings are up too high. We have to go inside sooner, or there's even some levels where we can't go outside at all for their safety. It does inhibit some practice based on if it's too hot. It's always hot in Mississippi, but it does help the students and keeps them safe. So I think it's a positive thing.
While the new rule has forced sports teams to change their normal way of doing things, coaches are staying optimistic and finding ways to continue their similar practice schedules.
So we're trying to be a little more creative. We're practicing about the same. We're just having to do a little more inside during the school day because it's hot in the fourth block from 2 to 3:30 when we're usually outside. So we're doing a little more in the evening to avoid that.
No, I mean, like I said, I think if we kept our practices when they were, we would have had to alter our times and all that. All we've done is just moved them to the morning so that we could keep that same time.
This year.
I think it put us a little behind at the beginning because last week in the second week of school, we didn't go out at all. I think the first 2 weeks we might have missed one day and we had to stay inside. I don't think it'll make a major impact the entire season. It does help student safety. I think the students are working a little harder because they know that we are kind of inhibited with the rulings sometimes with the heat.
Student safety is not only a concern for MHSAA, but also Brandon High School and their coaches.
To say it's affected gameplay or anything like that, I don't. I mean, I've kind of liked it. I think the kids have kind of enjoyed it. So I think the gameplay and the preparation of it has actually been really good.
Overall, the new heat law has changed the way Brandon sports teams prepare for the activities and games, but coaches and athletes alike are working together to stay on track with their success. Reporting for The Bark, I'm Matthew Parker.